Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the 4 questions that I believe can help shape your destiny. Before we continue, I will say a quick disclaimer. I'm not an expert in personal development. This video is simply for educational purposes. I'm not sure who came up with these questions. I don't take credit for them, but I do believe that these 4 questions can actually help you become more like the people that you admire, the people that you respect, the people that you want to imitate. So let me ask you a question. What creates your experience? Does it not stem from the questions you ask yourself? Should I pursue this career? Should I marry this person? Should I get this education? Should I invest in this venture? Should we start a family now? Is this the right time to move? Why do I always do this? Or why do I never do this? Could it be that the difference between people is the difference that questions they ask themselves? Could questions be the wake-up call to the unlimited potential that lies within each and every one of us? 2 quick observations. Every single human accomplishment, invention, plan, start with one single idea. And all of us probably have dreams, aspirations, things that we want to accomplish, and maybe big things that you really want to do. But for a lot of us, it is fear that holds us back. Fear of, what if this happened? What if it doesn't work out? Well, I'm not good enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough money. And when you think of the people that you really respect and admire, and you probably, just like me, saw that they had an idea, and then they had faith and they had courage to run with that idea and to move forward that idea. And I hope that these 4 questions that we're going to discuss today will help you as well take one step closer to become like the people that you really respect, that you really admire, and the people that you want to be more like. So question number 1 is why? So with this question, why, I think of a little boy who is so excited. He runs to his daddy and he tells his daddy, when I grow up, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be an athlete, I want to be an artist, I want to be an entertainer, I want to be a teacher. And then the dad, with a little bit of disdain and not much enthusiasm, say, why? Why, son? And when I was a young boy, I wanted to learn how to play the drums. So what I did was I joined the school band. It wasn't really cool to be in the school band. So I came home with this big drum, and all my friends said, why are you in the school band? Why not just stick with the soccer team or the basketball team? And they kept asking me questions, why? So what did I do? I quit the band after 1 week, and to this very day, I don't know how to play the drums. What's your story? Did you start something or want to start something, and then that question, why, ruminate in your mind? Why would you want to do that? Because of that question, you decided to not pursue or to continue with that specific thing. That leads me to question number 2. Why not? Why not join the band? Why not make that move? Why not apply for that job? Why not start that hobby? Why not go to the gym? Why not ask that person to marry you? Why not? What's the worst thing that can happen if you do something that you want to do? What's the worst that could happen? Why not give it a try? Why not take a step of faith or take a leap of faith and go after that very thing that you have such a burning passion to do? Why not? When you ask yourself that question, why not, it gets the brain and the mind into more of a creative state. Why not? Like, how can I make this work out? Don't always stop with the why, but I would encourage you to go to the why not. That brings me to question number 3, which is why not you? Why not you? You are unique. That is a fact. There never has been anyone like you, and there never will be in the history of mankind someone just like you. You are unique, and based on that fact that you are unique, you have something unique to offer to those around you, your community, your neighborhood, your society, to mankind. You have something unique within you. So why not you? Why not you? What do you have to offer that no one else can offer just quite the same way that you can offer it, because you are you and they're not you. So let me ask you again, why not you? Remember, there's no one like you and there never will be. And that leads us to the fourth and the last question, why not now? The hard part about making changes and changing the trajectory and the course of your life is that if there's something you want to do, if you have a spark of passion that comes to your mind, you want to go after this thing, if you don't act upon that thing very, very quickly, there's a high probability that you will never start doing that thing. You'll never attempt it. The longer you wait from that initial moment where you have that idea, that passion, that thought, the longer you wait, the harder it is to go back to that starting point in a sense and actually begin. We all have the same amount of time. And whether you look at time, you may look at time and think we have a lot of time. You may look at time and think that we have very little bit of time. But we all have the same amount of time. Time is the same for all of us. But if we just kind of look at how much time we spend on our phone, how much time we spend on watching TV, how much time we spend on or maybe a hobby, watching sports, I think for all of us, we probably realize that we have a lot more time on our hands than we think we do, but it's more so, what do we do with the time that we have? So, why not now? Only you can answer that question. I believe that what we want to do, we create the time for, or rather we make the time for the things that we want to do, whether that is spending time with people we love, doing the things that we love to do, or doing things that are extremely important to us. We make time for those things. So it's not so much a question of do we have the time, but is it a priority to us? Is it important enough? So again, I will say, why not now? Is it possible that you can unleash this unlimited potential that only you possess, because there's no one like you, and that you can contribute to the world, to mankind, to human civilization in ways that no one else can, by asking these 4 simple questions? Only you can really answer that. That is, if you choose to accept the mission. I will end with the following quote from George Bernard Shaw. Some men see things as they are and ask, why? I dream of things that never were and say, why not?